Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. We're back again with more Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Let's get into it. I think we should be ready for some more Crusade meetings. Let's close out, see if that's the case. I think I'm ready for both a logistics and a military meeting, hopefully. Well, here's one. Commander, the scouts have brought troubling news. Khorramzadeh has been spotted near Threshold. He's gathering, no, not an army, but a horde the likes of which we've never seen. All those victories you had over him were an affront to the Abyss. The general the demons were most proud of, the one they revered, lost to some mortal, and the very thought of it enrages them. Now, those who call themselves the champions of the Abyss are converging under his banner. The most wicked, brutal, and dangerous demonic warriors. We're not facing another skirmish, but a decisive battle. It will determine which of you deserves the title of the greatest military leader in this war. Captain Odan's eyes, despite his usually impassive demeanor, now gleam frantically. But Khorramzadeh is not the only one with powerful allies. Your victories have elevated your authority to such heights that the best warriors of Golarion would consider it an honor to stand alongside you in this battle. Why don't we send an official offer of military cooperation to Malthun? Their Imperial army is strong and disciplined and can be of great use to us. I would suggest contacting the Sarkoris Lodge. It's a private and rather powerful Chalexian group of wizards from Corinton. Their members have combat experience, they are skilled spellcasters, and I know how we can secure the support. After a brief sly grin, Greyboar puts on an innocent look and says, "If you want to get yourselves some intrepid allies who know a thing or two about killing monsters, ask the Dragon Slayers. Sure, we're not at war with dragons here, but if the monster is big, scaly, and breathes fire, what difference does it make? Who are the champions of the Abyss? A pack of the most vicious and skillful slayers of mortals one could imagine. Many demons see Golarion as their hunting ground. They boast about how many mortals they've killed, how many raids they've been in, how many prisoners they've captured. The very idea that a bunch of Golarions keep defeating a renowned general of the Abyss is anathema to them. Khorramzadeh summoned them to join his retaliatory force. They all serve different demon lords, have different goals, and rarely see eye to eye. They have only two things in common. They're all excellent and fearsome fighters, and they're all eager to teach mortals a lesson in obedience. Why can't we accept help from all who offer it? These are warriors and armies who take pride in their stature and invincibility. To be the ones who aided the legendary commander of the Mendevian Crusaders would bring them esteem, but to be just one of many would bring humiliation. Alas, they are not driven by a desire to save Golarion, but by ambition and their faith in you, and by their own pride. I want to hear the opinions of my advisors. Everyone looks at you expectantly. Regil, tell me about the Sarkoris Lodge. They are based in Corinton in southern Cheliax. The organization strictly follows the ideology of hell and primarily consists of former and active officers of the Chalexian Navy. Given that Corinton is simultaneously a key trading port and a military foothold against Goron's expansion, the Lodge possesses substantial resources and does not shy away from military action. I'm aware that the Sarkoris has been amassing their forces lately, seeking out talented spellcasters and training them in military and magical arts. We could convince them to use this might in our war. My brothers from the Order of the Chain hold some sway in Corinton and could serve as brokers in our negotiations. Greyboar, did I miss something, or are we now fighting dragons, not demons? No, but the monsters that oppose us are just as mighty and immense. Why not make use of it? Dragon Slayers are a unique class of killer, given that their enemies are unbelievably powerful and every hunt could become their last. They can be quite conceited and won't enter just anybody's service, but our fame will certainly impress them. Dragon Slayers know how to handle a massive, deadly opponent, and I bet ours won't be ready for what they have in store. Dragon Slayers do indeed live every day like it's their last. I've encountered them myself, and I can say with confidence that every one of them is a daredevil, unable to envision a life without risk. The Crusade can find more worthy allies. How will Malthini warriors help us, Captain Odan? Over the years that Multhane has spent expanding their borders, their army has gained a respectable amount of combat experience. Since the ambitions of the young state had to be backed with serious military power, they formed a national army, mostly made up of members of their underclass, immigrants, and even wild races like hobgoblins and nagas. To make such a motley horde into a real army, their officers created a system of absolute uniformity regarding equipment, tactics, and training. They enforced iron discipline, fearlessness, and complete subordination to commanding officers. Multhane is greedy and ambitious. Before you know it, they'll see themselves not as allies, but as friendly interventionists who have a stronger claim to the lands they reclaimed from the demons than Mendath, and we'll have another war. Everything is clear to me now. Your advisors nod respectfully in response to your words. If we go with the Esoterium Lodge, we will get weekly recruitments of Arcanists. All hardened veterans are promoted to Arcanist. We could also get Dragon Slayers, ranged units effective against the most dangerous opponents. Hardened veterans are promoted to Dragon Slayers, or we could ask Multhane for troops. We get Honor Guard. We're going to go with the Dragon Slayers. And make sure the scribes attach a list of all the monsters the commander has slain personally. Dragon Slayers are always hungry for glory. They'll jump at the chance to fight shoulder to shoulder with such a famous and deadly figure. Well, we can certainly use new allies. The most gruesome battle in the history of the Crusades awaits us. Either we will prevail over Khorramzadeh and the abyss itself, or we will fall, defending Golarion to the last. Commander, I have a request. Captain Odan stops short, looks around the room frowningly, and shakes his head. Though this isn't the time to make it. When you have a spare minute, please come and find me. I would like to discuss something very important to me, something very personal. I would be grateful if we could talk before our army set out to battle the champions of the Abyss. And no logistics meeting. Interesting. Okay. Expeditious retreat. I have no idea what this dude is. I don't think I've ever spoken to him before. Jewelry trader, Durinling, storyteller, exotic, these are the Sai, Lady Konami, One-Eyed Devil, Thomas. Great. It's not even readily apparent where he is. Oh, here we go. He's right next to us. Whoops. Odan looks paler than usual. His voice trembles nervously. Commander, now that our troops are in excellent shape and ready for action, I request to be sent to the front lines to serve as a field officer. Why do you want that? Odan clenches his fist in desperation, a dramatic show of emotion for the normally impenetrable captain. I've been preparing for this battle for decades. My duty to my fallen comrades forbids me from hiding behind others. After a pause, he adds in a heavy voice, I'm tired of living under the weight of my sins. Perhaps, in battle, I can free myself of their burden. Are you sure you can handle going back to the front lines? All 200 of my dead brothers and sisters are waiting for me to do my duty. I will not allow myself to stumble under their gaze. Your knowledge and experience are needed more at headquarters. Adds 15,000 leadership, logistics, and diplomacy experience points. I will let you go. Fight valiantly. General Odan is recruited. I wonder what he's like as a general. 15,000 sounds like a lot, but it actually won't do anything, or will do very little to help me in diplomacy. I think my ability to max out diplomacy is pretty much dead. So I'll let him become a general, because that way he'll die and he'll become a lich for me. I will let you go. Fight valiantly. Odan's posture becomes somehow even straighter. Thank you, Commander. I will leave for the front lines at once. All right. Oh, you know what else I forgot to do? I think Woljif gets new stock in Act 5, doesn't he? I think about it. Is there anything? Oh, is this the Singing Steel? Does that work for it? Oh, I got a bard. You know what? I'll... You know, yes. It probably doesn't help you much, but... Ooh! It's very nice looking, though. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on you. I wasn't interested in that. I don't care about that either. Yeah, all this can be sold. There we go. Let me talk to Woljev. Show me your Thiefling connections. Let's see. Ah, this still looks like trash. I swear he got some new stuff. What's this? Enhancement? Yeah, enhancement +2. That doesn't help me. Unceasing Slaughter. This spell grants its wearer a +4 enhancement bonus to dexterity and constitution. Whenever the wearer of this spell lands a killing blow, they gain a +2 bonus to dexterity and constitution scores for 3 rounds. Wow. Isn't that better than what my marksman has? What's this? Whoops, sorry. No, this. Oh, belt of physical flow. Oh, no, that's better. But still, this is a solid belt. And that's not useful. That shouldn't be useful either, no. Screaming Reaper. Ooh. Orc Double Axe. Crimson Banner. What's this? While this item is active, all critical hits made by you or against you are confirmed. Oh, no, I'm good on that. We don't need to be confirming critical hits against us. Belt of Incredible Dexterity. Yeah, that's just a +6 bonus. Panther's Grace. Light Armor. Interesting. Alright. Boom. Alright, now I think Flames Will. Is this the sling? Yeah, that's the sling staff, okay. I think I need to go out, deal with that Khorramzadeh army. And then hopefully that should be it for military. And also hopefully when I step out, it will give me a meeting for logistics. And that'll be maxed out. And then I'm going to go ahead and call diplomacy a bust, unfortunately. I think I screwed that up by not hitting hordes. Just make all invisibility spells become quickened. Whenever the wearer attacks with a weapon for the first time in a round while invisible, target must pass a will saving throw or become panicked. Wow. That's kind of nice. Because we have that cloak that automatically makes our scimitar wielding guy invisible. So he might be able to make use of that. Yeah, I think I messed up by telling that chick I will go independent. But I'm actually kind of irritated they set it up like this, because it should have been a legitimate option that still allowed me to max out the Crusade. Like, do you really need to stay online with MinDev to be able to max out all of your Crusade stats? That doesn't make sense to me. Maybe it makes sense to y'all. I feel like you should be able to go independent, and that should be a legitimate pathway to power, especially for the Lich. And I did look up to see if maybe there was a way to increase diplomacy that I'm just not aware of that I need to do, like it was for military, but I'm not seeing anything. All right.
We do it my way.
I think it's a good time for a hard save. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Excellent. Okay. All right, let's go in. Will they give us a meeting? Nope. No logistics meeting. Why is that? Let me come here. I assume there'll be a demon army out for Khorramzadeh. Campaign. Here, map. Oh, it doesn't work like that. We can't just... Alright. Fine. So... his army is supposed to be out and about, right? I mean, I assume. Oh, here we go. Campaign. This is not the right one. Expendables. And hey, look at that. Expendables can get to wherever we want to go. Do a little quick save here. And I mean, I assume we're good enough for this, but yeah, we'll do a little call to arms. And we'll go ahead and take a battering ram to all the nonsense you all got going on. Come on. And there we go. All right. Let's see how this is. Sheesh, that is quite the group. All right, Khorramzadeh is the general, right? I don't need to worry about him back there. Yeah, I'll put this here. That's excellent. And then we'll put a fireball here. Yep, that'll work. All right, and then let's use range attacks on you. Oh yeah, oh yeah, come on now. Champions of the Abyss, this errand is complete. Okay. And so logistics should be leveling up, but diplomacy is a wash. All right, let's make our way back over here just in case some more jerk-offs come around, so I don't have to worry about recruiting people anymore. I don't think, at least. Heroic victory. Oh, I think that's the one for successfully defeating Khorramzadeh, so I'll take that. Experienced spies will gather intelligence on the enemy and provide the Crusaders with an edge in upcoming battles. 4 out of 7 days to solve. Cool. The army of the Champions of the Abyss gathered by Khorramzadeh was thought to be invincible. The crushing defeat delivered by the commander has demonstrated the folly of this belief. The greatest, fiercest, and proudest warriors of the Abyss have been put into the dry Sarkorian ground, thus proving that even demonic rage cannot bring down the fearless defenders of Golarion. That's all well and good. I appreciate that. Why isn't logistics leveling up? Oh, and you know what? I got a couple more of these to do, right? So fine. Skip some more days. Oh, let me get this guy back into position before I just go crazy with the fast forwards. Okay. And now let's see. Is there another military conversation that occurs that he's been dealt with? Yep. Excellent. Commander, the army of the Champions of the Abyss has been routed. Khorramzadeh has fled to Threshold and abandoned his invincible allies. Odin's pale face, normally so calm, now bears an expression of barely contained exultation. This is a triumph for all of Golarion. We've made it clear to every plane out there that we can repel an attack by any opponent. We've taught the demons a lesson they won't soon forget. The sacrifices we've made in this war have thus proven effective. Seems like your path is to knock one esteemed abyss dweller off after another off. Seems like your path is to knock one esteemed abyss dweller after another off their pedestals. Who's going to be your next enemy? Lamashtu herself? Ha! If the best demon army couldn't do any better than that, maybe we should start making preparations to conquer the abyss. The troops are still in the process of tallying up the spoils, and the battlefield looks like a blood-soaked treasure vault. The demons learned that it was dangerous to mess with those mad Golarions, so they splurged on the best gear. It's all ours now, and we need to decide what to do with it. Are we going to keep these artifacts for ourselves, demonstrate our trophies to all of Avestan, or destroy them in divine purifying flame? Your dream has come true. The greatest general of the Abyss is undone. Odan lowers his head humbly. I bow to your strategic genius. Did you find what you were looking for on the front lines? I have not found peace, and my dreams burn still, and yet I found the courage to stand against the flames. Odan looks at you directly and fearlessly, as befits a man who has met his doom and refused to give in. What are you going to do now? I will go on protecting people, in memory of the fallen and for the glory of the living. My service will not end until I draw my last breath. You're a worthy soldier, Odan. Carry on with your service. I have become so, thanks to you. Know that I will always remember the one who believed in me and gave me a chance to atone for the sins of the past. The biggest battle still to come. We'll need every weapon we can get. The commander gains the arm to the teeth feat, which provides a +3 luck bonus to damage. Interesting. Place all the trophies somewhere in plain sight as a symbol of our victory. Let our triumph be known to all. You'll get the Doom of Demon's Feet, which provides a +3 luck bonus to attack, or let the clerics commit this taint to the flames, which will give you Favor of the Gods Feat, which provides a +3 luck bonus to AC. I'll take the +3 luck bonus to damage. A reasonable decision, given that the war is not yet over. I will make sure that the trophies reach our arsenal safe and sound. Standing solemnly, Odan says in a slightly trembling voice, what I'm about to say may be inappropriate, even unacceptable for an officer speaking to their superior, but I am proud to serve you. When I was a boy, I imagined myself as a general who would give back to the armies of Mendev their unstoppable might. Then I grew up and left those childish fantasies behind. But then you appeared, and they weren't childhood fantasies anymore, and I was even able to participate. Could I dream of anything more? Never. The trials we have overcome together have made our warriors into ideal soldiers, cogs in the mechanism of war. Good work, Commander. I never thought I'd be interested in a career in the military, but I suppose even I wouldn't mind serving in such an unstoppable and well-arranged army, if I were younger and the pay were higher. When the war is over, we will have the best army in Golarion at our disposal. We'll be able to conquer anything, and our greatest weapon will be our fame as the vanquishers of the demons. Our enemies will wet their pants before the first drop of blood is shed. Odan squares his shoulders and salutes you solemnly. Commander, it is an honor for me and for all of your officers to serve in your army. Excellent. So that's dealt with. Very, very nice. Now, how do we get logistics to follow suit? It's a little disappointing I can't max out all the statistics, but I'd like to at least get what I can. Ooh, and I wonder this is what triggers, if this is what triggers the armies to stop coming out. If now the Crusade is truly considered to be defeated. Alright, spies and boom, skip day. Events. Valor and Prudence. A suspicious fraud who calls himself the Master of Prudence has organized lessons of sensible valor in Dresden, charging a tuition fee for the lectures. He teaches the soldiers how to survive on the battlefield, beat a hasty retreat from dangerous situations, and avoid unfair fights. His advice is not devoid of reason, but is a lot more sensible than valorous. Would it be useful for the soldiers to listen to him? Forbid the lessons, increases morale. Allow the lessons. We'll allow the lessons. It's going to give us more, allow us to revive more people from the dead, while also reducing morale, which we don't care about. With the commander's permission, the Master of Prudence continued his classes. The fighters who took his teachings to heart display inferior martial mettle, but excellent survivability. You know what? If I had been thinking that through, that's not really in line with the Lich, but whatever. I really just want to skip this stuff and get to the real meat and potatoes. Read loose drafts, events, upstart. An arrogant officer from Taldor arrived in Dresden at the head of a large unit. She immediately demanded that all of the commander's authority be transferred to her as the more experienced military leader. Any attempts to chide her fell on deaf ears, and she took her troops out on a raid to demonstrate her exceptional talent. Naturally, she instantly got herself into trouble. Pronounce the officer dead, increases morale, save the officer. Summons an enemy army, defeating and recruits an experienced Taldan general and 25 cuirassiers and wizards at the commander's headquarters. Send Greywater help. Unlocks the rescuing the arrogant general decree and there's a whole bunch of other things. Why? Oh, but you don't have to worry about fighting a demon army. Interesting. Greyboy is a master of quiet and surreptitious actions. He will organize a rescue operation to pull the Taldan unit out of the trap without a big fight. That's interesting. Skip a day. 7 days. The Sword of the Chosen One. A small unit stumbled upon a lake of blood. On the shore, the officer found a sword with the words, "For the Chosen One," inscribed on its blade. The soldiers suspect that this is some kind of trick by the demons. Take the sword away from the officer for personal use. You'll get Sword of the Chosen One, a vicious, unholy, enhancement +5 dueling sword. Pronounce the officer a chosen one of higher powers, then promote him. The general chosen by the higher powers is recruited. Interesting. Allow Daniel to study the lake. Unlocks the treasures from the lake decree, which adds 88 energy points. No, I'm curious what the general's like. Kneeling, the officer accepted this high position. He is grateful to the commander, will do everything to carry his will forth. Alright, that's fine. And looks like we're about to have another demon army to deal with. Oh no, it's already come out. So nope, they just keep coming and coming and coming. Very irritating. And now this one is a level 11? Interesting. Okay, what does I want to look at? Okay. The army. Sergeant General. Odan. So Gorva the Brevin comes at level 1, but Odan comes as a level 15. He's got a couple of Master of Maneuver. He's actually got level 3 of Master of Maneuver, so you can get a pretty large army. He's got a 4th level in that, actually. Oh, yeah. He's a pretty solid choice, actually. Knowledge for the Chosen Ones, what's that? Yeah, the general has a +3 bonus to power and a +... Oh, right. That's the one I have for all of the generals. Yeah, that's pretty good stuff, actually. Okay. All right. What's that now? Oh, wait. And then there's an arrogant general we just got, right? Pete the Magical Sword. They got my boy as the main picture for it. I used to love him in Kingmaker. Yeah, he's got decent stuff, but he's a level 1. So certainly not something you choose instead of Odain. And then Marquise Leodric. I don't know which one of them I did that got me this person, but he's got some interesting stuff as well. What's Hunt? This is siege ability. Okay. All right. So, logistics. Okay, so yeah, we are definitely still over and above what we should need for the next meeting. Let's close out of it and see if it happens. If it doesn't, then I think it might just be time to move on, unfortunately. Because I do not want to fumble around with this forever. Yep. Man. Okay. That's a little disappointing, but you know what? We're just gonna roll with it. Gonna take a nap.
Did you know that, despite the censure of many developed countries, the mass public executions carried out by the Orders of Hell Knights have put a stop to many individuals who are a danger to society?
Your approval means nothing, individual who is a danger to society.
That's awesome.
Follow if you dare.
I don't understand why I'm not getting a logistics update. This is really going to irritate me. What am I doing wrong? Oh. All right, let's save. See if anything new pops up. I mean, what I kept thinking is maybe you have to have a certain amount built, you know, out of your little forts and whatnot in order for it to trigger. But we're already well beyond what we're supposed to need in order to have it trigger. So I don't understand. 9. Come down there with this guy for me, please. There we go. Yeah, it should be working. And let me check my I don't have a rank up, right? I do not have a rank up. Why isn't this ready? Enchanting the Voracious Jumble requires 5 days to succeed. It's based on diplomacy. I'm not doing anything. Why isn't it letting me do that? Oh, maybe I accidentally sold the item that is needed for that. There's experiments, enchanting. Crest of the Fallen Knight isn't letting me move forward either. I doubt I sold that item. And either way, it's not logistics. And it certainly shouldn't be stopping logistics from triggering. Requisitions. All right. 30,000. All right, you know what? Maybe this is needed to trigger. I should just let this go. You know what? I'm going to fast forward 30 days just to see what happens. Give me 1 second. And well, look what we have here. Took about 2 days after I fast forwarded 30 days to deal with that decree. But for whatever reason, the logistics meeting just popped up. I have no idea what I did to trigger that, but whatever. I will take it. It's done, Commander. The most difficult moment demanded that we make the most difficult decision, and we did. The first requisitions have been made. The warehouses have been resupplied. The soldiers have their weapons and food. The people curse our names, of course, call us the new fellows of the Crusade, except they're back home, and we're on the front lines. They couldn't see that we were hanging by a thread. They can't understand that we had to act the way we did. History will absolve us, Commander. Because this crisis has taught us to use resources sparingly, we've even ended with a certain surplus of funds. I propose we use them to build a majestic cathedral. You know we have a few sins on our conscience. If praying for forgiveness doesn't work, maybe buying it will. Forget it. Let's celebrate instead. I say we use the spare money to build ourselves one hell of a palace, a real commander's residence with peacocks. A cathedral would be wonderful, but I think I have an even better idea. Let's use the money to create a magnificent garden in memory of the fallen, and as a promise that very soon Sarkoris will bloom again. We're still at war here. All resources must go toward fortifying our defenses. We should construct the kind of fortress that would deter anyone from even thinking about attacking Dresden. Do we really have any other choice? Furrowing her brow grimly, Dorgalinda says with determination, the end justifies any means. We're fighting for this world, and I don't care what it thinks of us. We'll save it by force if we have to. Do they really call us the fellows out loud? I'm afraid so. But what can we do about it if the only way... What can we do about it if it was the only way to win? Don't listen to them, Commander. They're the words of people back home who owe you their lives. Dorgalinda gives you a crooked smile. You could court-martial me after the war if you want, but for now, we must snatch victory from the jaws of our enemy at any cost, and by any means. I'm not going to see what the advisors have to say because it errored out last time, and I don't have a save right before this, so I don't even know how to get this to pop back up if for whatever reason that happened again. If we build ourselves a palace, only one palace can be built in total. Increase a bunch of things. Areelu Vorlesh Spiritual Garden provides a plus 25 bonus to combat morale of all units and increases general's energy recovery by 50%. Stronghold increases recruitment growth. Cathedral provides all units with a plus 15% bonus to HP, plus 3 bonus to attack and AC, and a plus 10% bonus to damage against demon units. We will build ourselves a worthy palace of the undead. We'll go with Wolf's idea. Sweet! Staying cooped up in tents all the time. We deserve better. Commander, thank you for everything you've done. Your methods have been irregular, cruel at times, and, let's face it, not strictly legal on occasion, but they did the job. You've done it. You prevented this crusade from choking in the noose of this crisis, and you've organized logistics we can rely on in the final battle. I never thought you and me would be so slick at dealing with serious business like all this. The two of us have pretty much saved the whole crusade from certain doom. I'm proud of us. You were faced with a very difficult task, to lead the crusade in its hour of greatest need. Alas, there's no place for kind decisions in times like these. One is forced to choose between evil and idleness. You found the strength to make the right choice, and you saved us. I greatly respect you for it. Well, we knew this wasn't going to be easy. It takes nerves and a heart of steel to be a good chief. You've proven that you have them, because the people who depend on you are still alive. That's what matters. The logistics service will continue its work, but I don't think we'll ever have to call another meeting of this council. Congratulations, Commander. Your logistics are more solid than ever. Now you have only one concern: the front lines, the offensive, victory. Okay. So, I think we have gotten everything that we possibly can. And my morale is nice and bugged out, even though I have no way to get these banners of victories and conquests, but they're steadily going down, so whatever. Okay, so now that we are finally at the point where we want to advance to threshold, we need to do that on a specific date. And I don't remember how this calendar works or the date, so give me just a moment. Let me pull up this information. Let me pull up my guide. Guides, Ascension Guide. And let me pull this back up. We are in Erodus. All right, which means we've already passed Golarion. Okay. So, my understanding is once you have everything you need from the Crusade, it does not matter if you turn on Auto Crusade. So we're going to test this out. Hopefully that's the case. All right, we'll name it Lich Crusade End. Okay. So this is the cutoff, and then... Oh, crap. You know what? But that's not going to... That doesn't work very well for me now that I think about it. Damn. This morale thing is going to be a killer for me. I need to fast forward to 4717 Golarion. But when I'm skipping these days, my morale is tanking. And let's see, each point of morale, and that's going to have a serious negative impact when I get into fights. This is going to be so annoying. All right. Let me figure it, get to the date. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I've made a couple of changes in anticipation of us going to Threshold, which is basically Act 6 and the last part of the game. As you can see, I have fast forwarded to Golarion 17, 4717, which is the week that you need to be there in order to be able to ascend. And I have cheated once. Many of you have asked about when we'll start doing mods and playing around with mods. I did install Toybox, and I gave myself, because I deserve it, one more Nihindran crystal. In your usual playthrough, if you use the dagger in Act 1 for the Ward Stone, it actually acts as a Nihindran crystal, and therefore you are short one crystal in order to be able to do a full ascension. I did that when I was originally playing because I thought I was probably going to use this playthrough to also do an Aeon playthrough, so I wanted access to both. But now, after having gone through it, I feel like I need to do a completely separate Aeon playthrough. Unfortunately, that's going to take a lot of work. And so because of that, I don't feel the need to keep that decision. And plus, I feel like, most especially for the Lich, what you get doing a full ascension is something I really, really want to see. They may not give him anything unique, but I think they probably should. So we'll find out. Other than that, we should be ready. So let's go ahead and get started.
After breaking the blockade of the demon armies and defeating Deskari, the Crusade forces close in on the Threshold Fortress. The place where 100 years ago, the first rift between the planes was opened. The place where this story will end.
They're coming. They're getting closer, with the commander himself marching at the head. Let them come. It's been long since any brave fools challenged me, the mighty Khorramzadeh. I will tear them to shreds along with their commander. And those who beg for mercy will be flayed and hanged next to their pathetic holy rag. All right, give me a second. Let me go ahead and buff up. All right, buffs installed. Let's go ahead and handle business. So, these are the Hell Knights helping us? Okay. What do I have this set to? We could do better than that. Everybody else should... She should be using the song. And everybody else should be okay. Oh, okay, so the Paralictor did join us, okay. I think this is all just regular stuff. It is. Who are they? Oh, Mongrels, Chief Saul. I was like, wait, what? So basically at each one of these sections here, a different person that you help or that is part of your crew should be coming out to assist you. We're going to get significantly less than what would usually come out because, of course, we were playing Lich and most of our folks are dead. Where's haste? Oh, this fight is super annoying. Yeah, we're turning on turn-based for this. As soon as we get a little closer. Alright. Okay. Doom, doom. Powered. Excellent. And you know, we'll give them one more round of that. I need to Put another wand out here. What? I can't quicken any of these? Whack. Alright, whatever. We'll come back around to it. I didn't realize you weren't on the horse. Okay, this guy right here, he is the one who makes it so annoying. So yeah, let's get you out the way ASAP. Oh, there we go. And yeah, helps a little bit. This probably isn't gonna do anything, but we're still gonna try it. Hey, overcomes the spell resistance and his will save fail. Look at that. And shut him down. That is impressive. Okay, I definitely appreciate that. Almost got him down. Ooh, very nice. Okay. Now. Excellent. Now, where is it? Empowered. That'll work. And then let's go ahead. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. Empowered again. What? Use empowered. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's what I like to see. And you know, we'll take off this until he gets back up. There we go. He's down. Now we'll turn this back on. And look at that. Look at Storm actually making himself. He did 266 damage? That's got to be a first. Well, well, well. Takes a long time, but sooner or later Storm comes along. All right. Storyteller's with us. What's next? Oh, is this that? Abadar. Oh. She's the person who runs the store right in front of the church. I was like, hey, who's left that would actually be helping me? But I forgot about her. Excellent. And he drops nothing? Thought it would drop something. Oh well. Save here. Alright, this fight is where the real problem is. Turn on this. Forgot about that. You should be using your song. Thank you very much. And we're gonna throw some haste. Alright, let's see how this goes. This guy is the one who's usually so annoying. Did we get any help with this? And here I am, fighting demons yet again. Will this ever end? Sarkoris comes to help. Well, well, well. I wasn't sure. All right, let's let everybody get a little bit closer first. And then get this party started. Okay, now. I want to save my wands just for this occasion. And this should be empowered and maximized. Yep, that's helpful. And then, oh, we're out of Quicken. Where's my other Quicken wand? There we go. Okay, and Greater Quicken. And yeah, that should work, right? Yep, 9th level, and this is empowered. Excellent. Let's make sure we get the whole gang. Excellent. Okay, we'll wait for next go round. And I guess she'll go ahead and get rid of the easier ones, right? There we go. Yeah, you can only hit them once anyway. And starting, you can't get a full attack. You can't charge towards him either. So yeah, we'll let Char handle him. Alright, did a little bit of damage there. That's cool. Where are you? Oh, okay. You probably can't charge. You can charge there. We'll leave Khorramzadeh for last. Okay, did a little bit of damage there. No problem. Let's see. How are you all doing? Unavailable. There we go. One is immune. One saving throw succeeded. Not the best. It's okay. What you got? Interesting. Not the best. Okay. Char, what you want to do? Yeah, we'll start with the Torturer. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And you know what? Nah, we'll wait until next turn. That's enough for now. Alright, the Skeletal Marksman is going to get a full attack against the Eliminator. Should be able to take out somebody like him. There we go. Yep, we're good. Okay, and back to Delamere. She does not get a full attack against either one of them. So, take out the easy one first. And they won't even let her attack that one. Interesting. And she can't move? Fine, whatever. You. Is there anything in particular? You know what? You can take another crack at it. I don't care. It's fine either way. Okay. Hey, you got a full attack against him? Take it. Oh man, very close, very close. It's okay. Alright, and then, oh, you don't get a full attack against him? Oh, that's disappointing. Oh well. Starting you right there. Can you finish it? There we go. Very, very nice. Then he'll get a little closer. Clear? I mean, Khorramzadeh. Okay, now, Khorramzadeh. One of these is powered, right? So we'll first maximize one. Excellent. And then we'll go ahead and quicken the other one. Excellent. You're gonna get a free shot. Oh yeah, that was as brutal as I expected it to be. You a swift action. Let's go ahead, get some charisma bonus on our attack. Oh yeah, there we go. And that's handled. Now, for whatever reason, it's not automatically taking me out the fight though. Probably some other enemy hanging around. But this gives us an opportunity to go ahead and heal up. Oh, this guy's gonna stand up, no problem.
A dear guest on my doorstep. Please do come in. You have been long awaited.
I can feel the madness radiating from you, Areelu. What has changed since the last time we met?
Nothing at all.
Have the courage to meet me in the flesh. Stop with your games. Actually, let's talk. We don't have to resolve everything with bloodshed.
We will talk. I promise. But not here. The path to your souls and the Worldwound's healing demands my death. The accursed threshold prison where everything began must be where everything comes to an end. So I invite you in once again. Cross this threshold. I'll be waiting for you in the heart of the fortress, in the place where the wound was opened.
Hey, look, Sarkoris is here. Alright, we'll go ahead and loot everything. And actually, you know what? I don't know if I got anything. Doesn't look like I got anything special from that last battle. Boom, boom. Ooh, this camp looks sparse.
My skills are absolute.
Barely a soul here. This place has been sanctified. It can protect the area around it from the corruption of the abyss. Alright. Alright, I think that's enough for one day. Hope all of you have enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave me a like down below, share this content, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.